I'm not. You're not.
Hello, everybody. We're at Hammond School, and we're talking to Tucker Toman, an outstanding baseball player for the last 5 seasons at the Hammond School, projected to be a first-round draft pick, hopefully Sunday night, when the Major League Draft starts. And to his left is his high school coach, Chris Braciszewski. Chris, tell us a little bit about the great, talented Tucker Toman.
Well, first off, before we talk about him being a baseball player, he's an outstanding young man, outstanding human being. Besides being the best high school baseball player I've ever seen in 18 years of coaching, the person he is off the field and in the clubhouse and just within our program was his most valuable asset for us here at Hammond. It's just an amazing young man who we're going to miss a lot around here, but his legacy that he's left with all of our players coming up from the middle school ranks all the way up through JV, it's a lasting legacy. So,
do you recall a couple situations you had of some things that Tuck did in a game where you just shook your head and said, that's amazing play that kid just made?
There are too many to count. Yeah. His freshman year, hitting 3 grand slams in all 3 series of the playoffs each time he did that, it was just, you could do nothing but just smile and go, wow. Mm-hmm. I remember when he was a freshman and in the semifinals, he was pitching, and we were playing at Cardinal Newman, and he took a line drive off the ankle. So, and it was like, I think the first inning maybe, or was it the second? Right. It was early. So I go out there to check on him, and he just looks up at me and says, I'm not coming out this game. And I said, I got you, bud. I just make sure you're okay. I tapped him on the butt. But that was the first time he had a 9th grader.
Right.
Like, okay, he's got that kind of killer instinct that you see from like a Kobe Bryant or a Michael Jordan. It's like when he gets in between those lines, it is a complete killer instinct. It's just beautiful, and you can't
Well, Tuck has actually worked out privately for 14 different clubs. He's been scouted by every club. Obviously played third for you for 3 years. He moved to shortstop his senior year. Right before high school, he caught for 4 summers. And just how much versatility does he actually have, for a club?
Well, amazing. Just like you just said right there, third base, shortstop, catcher. We were talking earlier about catching. I don't have a doubt in my mind that he couldn't put on gear if needed and go do that at the next level. That's,
right.
I was going to talk about, he didn't need to do that for us because we had a catcher and he's a team guy, and and this is my opinion, he's the best third baseman in the country.
Right.
And the best shortstop in the state. And so that's where he was going to help us, and that's what he's going to do for the team.
Right.
So he didn't have to catch for us.
What is the importance of a switch hitter?
Very, very important, very valuable. It's a valuable tool to have. And that was one of the most impressive things about this year when he had to hit a lot more right-handed this year because we faced, that's South. Teams thought they were going to get us out. We'll go ahead and turn him around. We'll throw a lefty because we faced a lot of lefties.
Right.
And he killed the ball. He hit just well right-handed, so it really didn't give that other team an advantage. Gives us a great advantage. So, having that good switch hitter like that in your lineup.
Okay, Tucker, just how much do you love the game of baseball?
You really can't put it into words. I was born into this. I just love the game so much, I basically call it a baseball rat, so I'm always around the field, and I just love the game a lot, but it's a game of failure, so it's kind of what I like about it, though. It's good and bad.
Just how early did you start playing baseball?
When I could start walking. We had wiffle bats all over the place. Dad was throwing them. We played diving catches with tennis balls with my mom in the house, like diving on carpets and stuff like that with my brother.
Well, your father, Jim Toman, coached over Ray Tanner at South Carolina. He played at NC State as a catcher. He's now a head coach at Middle Tennessee. How much of an influence did he have on you?
My dad's been a huge influence on me because, I've been blessed enough for him to be a coach and be around the college baseball atmosphere all the time. And him just being a coach, like I get to go to the field every day and learn from better players than me and just soak in everything, be a sponge. So I've been really grateful for it.
Okay, as we look at your field here at Hammond, it's a deep field, fulsome field here. You hit a lot of balls out of this park. What area of the park was your favorite place to hit a home run?
Either the shed or over the scoreboard.
Did you ever hit a house over there?
I'm sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So this has been your home away from home.
Exactly.
Folsom
I'm
Field.
Basically here every day during the school year.
Okay. Now, you have what I consider the best baseball mom in the world, Ashley.
Yes.
I talked to her a great deal, and she's a former volleyball player at Charleston Southern, a good athlete in her own right. Tell me about the role of your mom in your life.
Yeah, no, she's been awesome to me. I mean, we're just going to explain how much she's done for me, and I'm forever like indebted to do everything for her and my family because they've done so much for me, taking me places for practices, games. I drove an hour to practice every day when I was in Virginia when I was 9 years old, 8 years old, and they've done so much for me, sacrificed so much, blood, sweat, and tears, traveling all over across the country to Colorado, California, literally everywhere. And my mom's made a huge impact on me, not just in baseball, but as in life.
Okay,
So,
who do you look up to in the game of baseball? Who are some of your role models?
Yeah, no, my favorite player is Corey Seager, and just because like I can never tell if he's 4 for 4 or 0 for 4. He plays the game even keeled and plays the game the right way and plays hard, and he's a big shortstop, left-handed hitter from North Carolina, so he's from the Carolinas. So I like watching him play. Growing up, I like Robinson Cano because of his swing, and he plays the game so smoothly. And really, I just like guys who play hard and do things the right way, and are just really good teammates. So
You have told me that Sunday night is not about the money, it's more about the fit.
yes, sir.
Explain that to us.
Well, I mean, a lot of people just go after and see how much money they'll get or things like that, and money is a factor. But like as you keep on going, you figure out like what teams like you, and then what teams do you like them back, and what can they offer you, and who will develop you the best, who will develop you faster to the big leagues, and who has like the best farm systems and just everything available that they have that you figure out when you talk to them in meetings.
What is your goal for the minor leagues?
To develop more as a person and a baseball player as fast as possible.
So if you get there in 3 years, you'll feel blessed?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. All right. Now, just how hard was it when you were 8, 9, 10 years old learning to switch hit? Just how big a challenge was it for you?
It was a lot of trial and error. It didn't look pretty at first, and there was just times where you're like, am I going to do this when I'm older? Like, am I going to continue to do this, or am I just going to hit left-handed? There was a lot of that, and mainly it's just like trusting in yourself, believing in yourself that you can do it, understanding that you do have an advantage on pitchers, and you really just got to, it's double the work. So you got to do it. You got to do it, and you got to be determined to do it.
Tucker, there's 1 million high school baseball players in the United States who would love to be you right now with your great future in the game of baseball. And it was a process, a long process. You are amongst the best high school players in the nation. Your coach said that you're the best kid on third base in the nation this year, in his opinion. When it happened Sunday night, hopefully, and you get that call, what's going to be going through your head when you get that phone call and you now know the club that you're going to be with, and you're going to be surrounded by a lot of friends at your granddad's house in Florence? What's it going to be like the moment it happens?
Yeah, I'm just going to think about all the people who've helped me get here. That's the main thing on my mind right now, and really just, just God's been with me throughout this whole process, and I know it's His plan, and whatever happens, happens. I know that wherever I'm at, that's where I'm supposed to be at, and really just giving thanks to everyone.
Is there going to be a big dog pile in Big Larry's living room, or are you going to?
I do not think so. Maybe just a lot of loud cheering.
Who do you hug first? Have any idea?
Parents for sure.
Parents, right? Okay.
Mom and Dad.
Okay, Chris, back to you for a minute. How hard is it going to be to replace Tucker on the Hammond team next year?
Well, I mean, he's irreplaceable, so that's just pretty difficult. But you know, we got a lot of young kids coming up that have worked under him, and like I said earlier, the way he helps mold the younger kids, it's just kind of, you know, he's set that legacy. So I mean, obviously he's irreplaceable as a player,
Right.
as a leader, and just someone to have around. But I think, I mean, he's going to always be a part of this program, and he's going to keep in touch with us and the kids, and he's just, his heart's here, and so he's irreplaceable. But
Right.
we're going to move forward with a lot of the stuff that he's going to leave behind for us.
Okay. Now, Tucker, I'm going to ask you a hard question at the end here.
All right.
Why do you consider yourself one of the best high school baseball players in the United States in the class of 2022? Because that's what you are.
Yeah, because I can hit for average power, play the field, good teammate, warrior on the mound or in the field, but my main thing is that I work hard and that you do the right things off the field, and my main thing would just be just staying grounded and like just trusting in myself that the work you've done up to this point will work. And I know that I will never stop working to get better. Like no one's perfect. Like I'm not perfect, but you work every single day. You work to go get better, and that would be my main thing. Is because no one will outwork me.
My scouting report on you is tenacity. You get down and dirty. You love playing between the white lines. You're a great teammate, even in the dugout. But anybody that can switch hit and have power on the left side, hit a ball in all directions with your power, definitely has a future. But I think you have all the intangibles. So my last thought is, how blessed are you?
Yeah. Extremely. The Lord's blessed me with crazy amount of talent, and I try to go out every day and just do as best as I can to show what's given me.
Now, also, you are an LSU signee. They have a great baseball program. Have you talked with their head coach lately about your situation?
A little bit, and he's been extremely helpful and extremely supportive, and whatever happens, I know that I have a home at LSU. So
Okay.
I love LSU so much, and if we're talking about going to LSU is like a bad thing. Like, this is the best program in college baseball.
Right.
We have the #1 recruiting class in the country. All those guys are awesome, and if I get a chance to go there, that would be awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your time, Tucker, and good luck Sunday night.
Thank you.